Donald Trump's administration runs on two types of lies. The first lie is one that is intended to make you scared. Donald Trump fear-mongering about immigrants. The other is a type of lie to make you distrust government, the thing that they fundamentally hate the most, because government gets in the way of their corruption, their criminality. They only like government when it serves the billionaires, not when it protects you. And so they lie about it, which is something that Elon Musk was brought into this administration exclusively to do. But one of the worst lies he's been telling all along, he just got caught in a shocking report that screws over Donald Trump and his plan to attack the government. We're going to get into it all, but before we do, if I could quickly ask you to leave a like on this video, and if you haven't already and you enjoy our channel, to hit that subscribe button. It goes a long way, and it really does mean a lot to me. Now, before we get into this breaking news report, I want to see where it all started with this clip from Elon on Joe Rogan.
Well, I mean, the government's one big pyramid scheme, if you ask me.
Yeah, well, you can tell me better than anybody.
Social Security is the biggest Ponzi scheme of all time.
Right, explain that.
Oh, so, well, people pay into Social Security, and the money goes out of Social Security immediately, but the obligation for Social Security is your entire retirement career. So you're paying with you're paying like if you look at the future obligations of Social Security, it far exceeds the tax revenue.
Elon Musk takes $8 million a day in federal funding, and that number only continues to climb as he steals federal contracts, because ultimately that's what Doge is all about. Of course, it was never an effort in any real way to go after waste, fraud, or abuse. It was only to go after the agencies investigating Elon Musk and to bring him billions of more dollars to his companies that take in no risk when they're taking those big government handouts. And of course, Elon Musk then keeps all the profits. Social Security is a Ponzi scheme to Elon, but his corporate communism, that's totally fine. Yeah, that seems to check out. Well, it's that lie, along with another that Elon's been telling, that have really backfired on him, especially with this new report. And for us to fully understand that, we got to take a look at Bernie Sanders grilling Donald Trump's nominee for the head of Social Security.
Mr. Biscagno, in your opening remarks, you mentioned that last year the Inspector General reported that the error rate in Social Security was less than 1%, and it was an error rate that you wanted to improve upon. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. But in his State of the Union address, listened to by millions and millions of Americans, President Trump suggested that, quote, millions and millions, end of quote, of Social Security checks are going out to people who are between the ages of 140 and 360 years old. Millions and millions of checks. You've just acknowledged what is true, is that the error rate in Social Security is less than 1%, 99 point whatever of the people who get their checks paid into the system and deserve those checks. So what I want to ask you is, do you think that President Trump was just expressing an outrageous lie, which I happen to believe, trying to undermine Social Security, or was he just grossly uninformed about the reality?
I think what the president was representing, which further was represented again and proven to be accurate, is that there were millions of Social Security records that did not have people deceased.
Let's not play with words. What you have just acknowledged is that in 2024, the Social Security Administration paid out over 99 point whatever percent to people eligible. The error rate was less than 1%.
So Donald Trump and Elon Musk, all along, what a shock, have been lying and attacking Social Security. We knew that to be true, but they would throw around these fake numbers, this BS information, skewed data from unreliable sources to try to shift the narrative so that they could write an even bigger tax cut, that they could go after this program and use the money that they steal away from you to give to Elon and the billionaires. It's what they're doing with Medicaid right now. But Donald Trump and Elon Musk just got caught in the sly, and it is completely screwing them over. Take a look right here. Huge scandal. Internal documents catch Trump admin in massive Social Security lie. An internal Trump administration document reportedly shows that anti-fraud checks recently installed at the Social Security agency have found just 2 cases of potential improper benefit claims out of more than 110,000. The documents first reported Thursday from NextGov FCW further undercut Donald Trump and billionaire Elon Musk's narrative that Social Security is brimming with fraud. Musk falsely claimed in March that 40% of calls into Social Security were fraudulent. The anti-fraud checks from Social Security have been applied only to benefit claims made over the phone. According to the internal document, no significant fraud has been detected from the flagged cases. Earlier this year, amid widespread outages, the Social Security Administration walked back a proposal to scrap many of its phone-based benefit claim services. NextGov noted Thursday that the Trump administration's deployment of the anti-fraud tools beginning last month did cause delays as SSA changed its phone procedures to add checks on the back end. The lag stemmed from the 3-day hold placed on telephone claims in order to run the anti-fraud checks, a move that delays payments and benefits to customers, despite an extremely low risk of fraud. Senator Elizabeth Warren said in a statement that Trump-Musk's Social Security takeover has only meant more chaos and confusion for Americans. Every one of Doge's so-called mistakes is a backdoor cut to people's benefits. There's nothing efficient about making it harder for people to access the checks they've earned and are owed. On social media, Warren called the revelations in the internal administration document a huge scandal. It's long been clear that Social Security fraud is minuscule, with an Inspector General report published last year estimating just 0.84% of Social Security benefits paid out between 2015 and 2022 were dispensed improperly, and even those improper payments were not necessarily fraudulent. The new report on Thursday bolstered warnings that the Trump administration's hunt for fraud is a mere pretext for slashing Social Security benefits and weakening the program. What a huge surprise. It was a lie all along from Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Who could have possibly believed that? This was always the point. Again, they lie to scare you, and they lie so you distrust government. I've repeated this far too many times, but it is the Russ Vought quote of saying, I want federal workers to feel traumatized when they come into their jobs. And it is the same thing with those of us who engage in any way, which we all do, with the federal government. Elon Musk and Donald Trump want us to feel that it is broken, that it cannot be fixed, so we ultimately give up on it and they can take it over. That has been the plan from the beginning. Doge is just a big marketing scheme to talk about how broken a government that Donald Trump is trying to break is. We have to fight back and show the ways that government can actually work. And we saw a lot of that in Elizabeth Warren's call out of Donald Trump's Social Security ad in this clip right here.
Now, this isn't about efficiency. Elon said the quiet part about his plans right out loud. Musk said we should, quote, eliminate Social Security. The richest man in the world said that Social Security for 73 million Americans should be destroyed. Mr. Bisignano, you have been nominated to be in charge of Social Security, and seniors need to have a right to know if you're going to protect their benefits. So let's start simple. Say a 66-year-old man qualifies for Social Security. Mr. Bisignano, could the Social Security Administration or Elon Musk or Donald Trump decide to cut her benefits by $5,000 for no reason without a new law passed by Congress?
Is that a question, ma'am?
Yeah, that's a question.
I don't see that happening.
I didn't ask if you see it happening. Could they, by law, cut those benefits without coming to Congress?
No.
No. All right, so let's dig deeper. Suppose this same 65-year-old calls the helpline to apply for Social Security, but he's told about the new Doge rule, so he has to go online or in person. He can't drive. He has trouble with the website, so he waits until his niece can get a day off to take him to the local Social Security office. But Doge closed that office, so they have to drive 2 hours to get to the next closest office. When they get there, there are only 2 people who are staffing a 50-person line, so he doesn't even make it to the front of the line before the office closes, and he has to come back. Now, let's assume it takes our fellow 3 months to straighten this out, and he misses a total of $5,000 in benefits checks, which, by law, he will never get back. So, Mr. Bisignano, is that a benefit cut?
Well, first of all, Senator,
Is that a benefit cut? I'm sorry,
enjoyed-
my time is limited here. That's an easy question, yes or no? Is it a benefit cut?
I have no intent to have anything like that happen on my watch,
I
ma'am.
understand that. Is it a benefit cut?
I'm not sure what to call it. It sounds like a horrible
Is the
situation.
person getting the $5,000 they were legally entitled to?
That was your scenario, and
So are they getting $5,000 they were legally entitled to?
I don't know. I mean,
don't
you just told
know?
me. Yeah,
Look,
I mean,
let's be clear. That you keep $5,000 from them by announcing a policy, it's illegal. But there are backdoor ways to accomplish the same thing. DOJ is considering slashing up to 50% of the Social Security Administration's workforce. That means longer lines, more errors. And for everyone who gives up or who dies before they get their benefits sorted out, those delays and errors also turn into benefit cuts. Elon Musk is the richest man in the world, so he doesn't need Social Security. He'd be glad to get rid of it, but only Congress can cut Social Security benefits, and Elon is trying a backdoor way. So, Mr. Bisignano, if you are confirmed in this job, will you commit to reversing these cuts so that seniors get the money that the law says they are entitled to?
what I will commit to is that I will run the agency, and I will be in charge of the agency, and I will look at every item you want me to look at.
That's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you just answered the previous questions by saying you would follow the law.
Yes.
The law is to deliver the benefits that people are legally entitled to. If you don't have the staff, if you don't answer the phones, if you don't fix the mistakes, people don't get what they're legally entitled to. So I want to know, are you willing to commit right now that you will put enough people back to work so they can do the job of delivering the benefits that Americans earned?
I will commit,
Yes or no?
I will commit to have the right staffing to get the job done.
To get the job done, meaning delivering the benefits people are entitled to?
Yes.
I'm going to hold you to that.
This is a massive scandal, and we need to be as public with this as Elon and Trump and all of MAGA were with their illegitimate claims attacking Social Security. We need to be on this beat, calling them out 24/7 is what we're going to be doing on this show. And if you want to support that, as always, you can leave a like on this video. You can hit that subscribe button. You can drop a blue heart in the comments. And until next time, I'll see you soon.